Good morning, students. Today's topic is empirical formula, class 11, chapter 1. First of all, I will give its definition. How will you define it? We will define as it is defined as this formula gives the whole number ratio of all the elements of various elements present in one molecule of the compound. That is called empirical formula. And what do you understand by molecular formula? How can we differentiate it from empirical formula? Actually, this formula, molecular formula, gives the actual number of atoms of various elements present in one molecule of the compound. That is called molecular formula. I repeat it in Hindi. यदि हम इम्पेरिकल फॉर्मूला की बात करते हैं तो इम्पेरिकल फॉर्मूला कंपाउंड में प्रेजेंट जो डिफरेंट एलिमेंट्स हैं उनके एटम्स का सिंपल होल नंबर रेशियो बताता है, जबकि मॉलिक्यूलर फॉर्मूला किसी भी कंपाउंड के एक मॉलिक्यूल में प्रेजेंट जो डिफरेंट एलिमेंट्स हैं उनके सभी एटम्स का एक्चुअल नंबर यानी वास्तविक नंबर बताता है। एक्चुअल नंबर कितने एटम्स के प्रेजेंट हैं वो बताता है। जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल आई विल गिव यू एग्जांपल दैट इट विल मेक मोर क्लियर टू यू कि फॉर एग्जांपल suppose first of all I will write the definition of empirical formula. Actually this formula gives the whole number ratio of all the atoms of different elements present in one molecule of compound. ठीक है, this formula gives. And molecular formula क्या होता है? What is molecular formula? This formula gives the actual number of all the atoms present in of various elements present in one molecule of compound. Empirical formula, this formula gives the whole number ratio of all the atoms of different elements present in one molecule of compound. But molecular formula, this formula gives the actual number. This is the whole number ratio of all the atoms and this is the actual number of all the atoms. This is the difference between the empirical formula and molecular formula. In case of empirical formula, we see always the whole number ratio of atoms present in any molecule of all the different elements. But we see only actual number of the atoms, all the atoms in case of molecular formula. For I will take an example for this. Suppose H2O2. H2O2 is molecular formula of hydrogen peroxide. हाइड्रोजन peroxide का molecular formula जो है वो H2O2 है. But when we see its empirical formula, then 2:2 hydrogen is to oxygen, 1:1. So this is the whole number ratio of H2O2. This is the whole number ratio of the hydrogen and oxygen different elements present in one molecule of the compound. That is called empirical formula. Okay, I take another example and I repeat it. If you are not understanding, then I will repeat it. Suppose molecular formula of hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide is H2O2. Correct? This is the actual number of hydrogen and oxygen present in hydrogen peroxide. 2 hydrogen atoms and 2 oxygen atoms are present in one molecule of H2O2. So, molecular formula represent the actual number of atoms present in any compound. Actual number of hydrogen which are present in this compound, actual number of oxygen which is present in this compound. Correct? So, 2:2 ratio. Okay, but when we see the empirical formula of H2O2 is 2 hydrogen is to oxygen, 2:2, 1:1. Therefore, H, 1 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom. So HO is the empirical formula of hydrogen peroxide and H2O2 is the molecular formula of the hydrogen peroxide. Hydrogen peroxide ka molecular formula when you see, then that is H2O2. This represents the actual number of atoms present in hydrogen peroxide. And when we see the empirical formula of H2O2, that is HO. Because it represents only the whole number ratio of all the atoms of different elements present in one molecule of the compound. Only it represents the whole number ratio. Okay, 1:1. Another example we can take, suppose acetic acid. Second example is acetic acid, CH3COOH. Acetic acid. Why it is called acetic acid? It is formed from the we get this from the acetum neem plant. Okay, so we call them as a acetic acid. Okay, so acetic acid when we take, or its IUPAC name is ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. It is the IUPAC name, and this is the common name. It is a name of based on the source from which it is obtained. Okay, जिस सोर्स से कोई किसी भी चीज को हम प्राप्त करते हैं, किसी सोर्स से मिलता है, तो उसका नाम उसके नाम पे पड़ जाता है. जैसे फॉर एग्जाम्पल एसिटिक एसिड एसिटम नाम के प्लांट से मिलता है, एसिटम नेम होता है उसका, इसी वजह से इसका नाम एसिटिक एसिड रखा गया है. ठीक है, और बिल्कुल उसी तरह इसका जो आईयूपीएसी नेम है दैट इज इथेनोइक एसिड, बिकॉज 2 कार्बन एटम्स आर प्रेजेंट इन दिस कंपाउंड. सो इथेन वर्ड विल बी यूज्ड, root word is ethane, and plus suffix is oic acid. Suffix because COOH group is present, so we use suffix for the acid group, that is COOH, and you have learnt about this in the 10th class. Correct? Now we will take example of acid molecular formula. Molecular formula of acetic acid is CH3COOH. It means C2 hydrogen atoms. Total number of hydrogen atoms present in this molecule 4. Hydrogen atoms 4, and oxygen atoms 1 and 1 2. So this is the molecular formula of the acetic acid, which represent the actual number of atoms present in this molecule. 2 number of hydrogen carbon atoms are present, 4 number of hydrogen atoms are present, and 2 oxygen atoms are present. So it represents the actual number of atoms present in any molecule. But when we see its empirical formula, then C2H4O2. This is the molecular formula. 2 is 2, hydrogen atoms are 4 and oxygen atoms are 2. So whole number ratio will be 1 is to 2 is to 1, correct? 2 2 is 4, 2 1 is 2, and formula will be C1, hydrogen 2 and oxygen 1, CH2O. This is the empirical formula of acetic acid. Clear? Now we will do one question. How will you determine the empirical formula in any question given to you? Determination of empirical formula. We will do one question for this to understand this, then you will can get understand. Okay, understood. Okay, so I am writing a question based on it. Suppose question is a compound contains carbon, hydrogen and oxygen, and the percentage of carbon and hydrogen are found to be 40% and 6.67%. Okay, the molecular mass of compound is 180. Okay, then determine its molecular formula. Okay, how will you do this? First of all, we will make a table for this question. Solution. In first block we will write the name of element, then percentage, abundance, then atomic mass, then mole, and simple ratio. Okay, we will make the table for this. Okay, to solve the molecular formula. How will you calculate the molecular formula or empirical formula from this? Okay, so step 5 steps are there. So first step, we will make a table, and first of all we will write the name of elements present in that compound: carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. So carbon, hydrogen and oxygen. And carbon, a percentage of carbon is found 40%. Okay, hydrogen is found 6.67%. Carbon is found 40%. I have written here 40%. Then hydrogen is found to be 6.67%. So I will write here 6.67%. Okay, so rest of the percentage will be found of oxygen atom. Okay, we will calculate, we will add the 40 plus 6.67 and we will subtract it from 100. Then you will get the percentage of oxygen. मैंने ये कहा, I have said that कि we will add both the percentage of carbon and hydrogen and we will subtract the addition of carbon and hydrogen in from 100 में से हम इनकी परसेंटेज को माइनस कर देंगे ऐड करके. पहले इन दोनों परसेंटेज को ऐड करेंगे, ऐड करके 100 में से माइनस कर देंगे, तो रेस्ट ऑफ द परसेंटेज किसकी होगी? ऑक्सीजन की. तो इट इज फाउंड टू बी, ये मिली है आपको 53.33%. 53.33%. करेक्ट. अब यहाँ पे एटॉमिक मास ऑफ कार्बन इज 12, एटॉमिक मास ऑफ हाइड्रोजन इज 1, एटॉमिक मास ऑफ ऑक्सीजन इज 60. करेक्ट. नाउ वी विल डिवाइड. नाउ दिस इज द फर्स्ट स्टेप. First step, you have to divide. Listen carefully. You have to divide percentage abundance by its atomic mass. You have to divide percentage abundance by atomic mass. So 40 divided by 12 to get the mole. 6.67 divided by 1. And last is 53.33 divided by 16. Okay, and you will get the answer 3.33, 6.67, and this is also 3.33. Okay. Now, सबसे least number is second step. First step was we will divide the percentage abundance by its atomic mass. So we have divided it. Okay, and we are getting these numbers, and least number is 3.33. This is the second step. We have to divide all the obtained numbers by the very least number to get the whole number ratio of the all elements, different elements present in any compound. हमें सबसे लीस्ट नंबर जो है, सबसे कम नंबर कौन सा है? 3.33. इससे तीनों नंबर को डिवाइड करना है. हमें क्या लेने के लिए? सिंपल रेशियो लेने के लिए. ठीक है. तो वी विल डिवाइड 3.33 डिवाइडेड बाय 3.33 इज इक्वल टू 1. नाउ 6.67 डिवाइडेड बाय 3.33 एंड वी विल गेट द नंबर 2, अप्रोक्सीमेट 2. नाउ 3.33 divided by 3.33 and answer will get 1. Correct. This is the whole number ratio of elements present in that compound. So यहाँ तक करने के बाद this is the step 2. And if it is necessary to get the whole number ratio, if you are not looking the whole number ratio, then you have to multiply it by any suitable integer to get the whole number ratio. Suppose you are getting the fractional number 1.5, then you have to multiply it by its 2, number 2 integer. Then you will get the 3 whole number. So you have to multiply the all numbers. You can multiply all the numbers with any suitable integer to get the whole number. This remember and keep in your mind. आप अपनी माइंड में ये चीज रखना कि हमें होल नंबर रेशियो ही लाना है. यहाँ पे सपोज यहाँ पर 1.5 आ रहा है, तो 1.5 को मल्टीप्लाई कर दो इंटीजर 2 से, तो यू विल गेट द नंबर 3. दिस इज द होल नंबर. 1.5 you please don't take the fractional number here. Okay, that is my point. Get my point? Okay, next step, third. This is the first step. You have to divide percentage abundance by atomic mass to get the mole number. Second point, we have to divide the least number by these 3 obtained numbers to get the simple ratio. Okay. Now third step. We will write its empirical formula. Empirical formula. Yes, C1, hydrogen 2 and oxygen 1. This is the empirical formula. Now we have to write next step, step 4. Step 4 we have to write empirical formula mass. Empirical formula mass. Only simple addition of the atoms present in that in this compound and multiply it by their atomic weights. Carbon 12 gram plus hydrogen, atomic mass of hydrogen 1 and number of atoms 2, 2 multiplied 1 plus number of atoms present of oxygen 1 multiplied by its atomic mass 16. Then 12 plus 2 plus 16. 30. Okay, so 30 is its empirical formula. Now you have to write the, you have to get the value of N, and formula is N is equal to molecular formula mass, and we will divide it by the empirical formula mass, and molecular formula mass is given to you 180 and you have to divide it by 30. Now you will get the value of N is 6. Now last fifth step is you have to calculate the molecular formula by using the formula, molecular formula which was asked in question. Molecular formula is equal to N into empirical formula. Yes, and you have already get the number of value of N, so you have to write the value of N here. 6 multiplied by its empirical formula is CH2O, and or molecular formula will be equal to CH2O whole 6, and you have to multiply the each atoms by 6. 6C, C6, C6, H, 2 6 12 and O6. This is the molecular formula of that compound, and this is the empirical formula of that compound. Correct? So these 5 steps you have to follow to calculate the molecular formula which was given in which was asked in your question. First step was you have to divide the percentage abundance by the atomic masses of the elements present in any compound. Second step was that you have to all the octant units, you have to divide all the octants values by smallest value of number, okay, to get the moles. Last third step was when you get the whole number ratio of the elements present, atoms of the elements present in the compound, you have to write its empirical formula. And now fourth step was you have to calculate the value of N integer, and that is the formula is written below. N is equal to molecular formula mass by we have to divide it by the empirical formula mass, and you will get the value of N, that is 6. And last step, fifth, you have to write the formula, molecular formula is equal to N into empirical formula, and you have already obtained the value of N is 6, and empirical formula CH2O, you have to write 6 on the base of the bracket, and you have to multiply the 6 by each atom present of the elements present in any one molecule of compound, and then we will get the molecular formula. Okay, in this way you can get the empirical formula and molecular formula, both you have calculated. Okay, till then, goodbye, see you, take care. We will see in next, we will meet again in next section. Thank you very much.